Hello guys, Showy here playing Danganronpa at the exact moment where Chiaki is gonna explain the crime to us, maybe. She says, but that's not all. There should be something else. The killer did to tamper with the evidence, probably. Something else the killer did to make the music venue, oh, looked like the conference room. It's gonna be that. God damn it, I thought Chiaki was gonna explain something. But it seems that... why does Hyogo have her throat cut in that picture? Anyway, no, I have to work, huh? Rope? Key? Scrap of thick paper? Music venue curtain, I have used that already. The candle.
I can prove it with this!
The
You're
lighting.
referring to the candle in the music venue, right? In the video I saw, a candle was used for lighting. But if you think about it, that's pretty strange. The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
But wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepier?
Maybe, but maybe to standardize the lighting.
That might have been another reason, but the main reason was probably to tamper with evidence.
Yes?
The lighting in the conference room and the music venue are so different. They couldn't be used during filming.
Yep.
That's why the killer used a candle as film lighting instead.
That person really knows their the stage and filming thing.
Which means... Are you saying the candle in the music venue wasn't actually used?
Was it not? Maybe it's the same candle.
That candle was likely placed there just to make me think it was the same candle that was used in the video.
It could have been the same candle, because they wasn't like... Oh,
With candlelight, you can't see things in that much detail. Maybe they were going for that effect. With that cheap-ass camera, it won't capture much in a dark area.
As long as this all matches up, it should be no problem to say this is decided. The video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue. It was actually filmed at the hospital conference room.
Good job.
If I'd found proof that evidence in the conference room was altered, we would have reached an answer sooner.
But you did not find that proof, I'm assuming.
But it appears the killer already covered that up, so I didn't find anything when I went there.
I see.
But there's no mistake. That's the only place within the connection range of the surveillance camera.
Maybe.
The motel would have been too far, and the interior design of the movie theater is too distinctive.
But this must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime.
How so?
You never suspected that the video you saw in the hospital was being filmed in the conference room.
The incident isn't happening at the scene of a crime, it's occurring in the conference room.
Why are you saying it like that and like touching your arm? I feel like I've heard Babeside cops say that before, but isn't it the other way around?
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference room, then was Ibuki killed at the conference room too?
No, somebody else was in that robe. Clearly.
No, that's not possible. Right after Hajime saw that video, he discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue.
That video was filmed at the conference room, but Ibuki's body was at the music venue. Which means there was a fake somewhere. That fake must have been...
I see! The person wearing the hint bag in that video wasn't Ibuki. It was the killer pretending to be Ibuki.
Alright.
The killer put on a hospital gown, wore a hint bag on their head, and was only pretending to be the victim.
By that time, the real Ibuki must have already been killed.
So... that's where Akane's testimony comes into play, because she said that in the fourth room at the hospital there was no gown, which means that somebody who didn't have a gown used a gown to stage the thingy, which is probably Mikan, I would say.
The actual time of death must have been earlier. Probably around midnight or dawn to avoid witnesses.
Why would Mikan buy the bag though? To do a crime, maybe? No, there must be another reason.
If they took Ibuki from the music venue to the hospital to kill her, there's no way it happened during the day.
So that's what happened. Then no matter how quickly I ran, it was impossible for me to rescue Ibuki. Yeah. Sad, sad. At that moment, I was already in the killer's trap. And the one who set the trap for me was...
But why did the killer go to the trouble of making a fake video just so Hajime could go to the crime scene?
Yes? Why?
The reason the killer made a fake video. There's only one possibility I can think of. And if I examine that possibility thoroughly, then naturally the killer's identity will reveal itself.
Huh. Maybe because they are the only person with an alibi, which in this case is the person who we just saw not at the music venue, which is Mikan.
Huh?
You fiend! Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
I think so. That's right, I should already know. I've already known who the killer is. Oh no.
You're the only one!
I did it.
Mikan, you're the killer, aren't you?
Oh no, she's squeaking now.
What are you talking about?
Like I said, aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Hyoko?
It seems to be the case.
Killer? Huh? I'm the killer? What is this?
Hey, don't you think that's kinda impossible?
Why is it impossible?
A chick like her as the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In fact, the fly would probably kill her first.
I wonder.
She's right! A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone? That's completely out of the question!
But we're the only ones.
Huh? What?
Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
An alibi? Was that the killer's goal?
It seems to be the case, yes.
Now that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier. Only Hajime and Mikan have an alibi.
It's just a coincidence!
I don't think so.
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room. Is that also a coincidence?
Shouldn't you get some rest already? You should be exhausted from nursing without any sleep, right? Then if you insist, I will use the on-call room upstairs. You must be mentally exhausted, so it's better if you relax in the lobby instead.
At that time, you said you were going to the on-call room, but you actually went to the conference room. That's when you put on a hospital gown that you prepared in advance, put the bag on your head, and began filming. By doing that, you made up a video that showed Ibuki trying to hang herself at the music venue. And showed that to me.
Alright?
Furthermore, I saw that video at the hospital lobby. If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass through the lobby.
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film.
It could be Nagito. Maybe.
Not only that, the others in the hospital, Akane and I, were both delirious from the despair disease.
Were you though?
So that must mean...
Please wait a second! What are you saying? I'm the killer!
No, wait, but the thing, I think this is gonna get another turn. So, we are the only ones who have an alibi. That is not true. The people who have the disease have an alibi too, like Nagito and Akane. So perhaps one of them? I'm starting to think that Mikan is not the killer.
That's impossible! There's no way I could kill someone!
It's not literally impossible. Can't you give a better defense than that?
It just shows she can't even do that.
Which means that she can even kill someone.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the killer?
Yeah, I don't know.
Wrong! It's totally wrong! It's not what you think!
Just like Akane said, it is really hard to tie it all together. I mean, Mikan is the killer?
But the gown, the only problem is the gown, because oh, maybe Nagito took the gown to frame her. Because if it was someone with a gown, and only the people in the hospital who are sick have the gown. Or maybe Kusuryu, maybe he had the gown from the last time he was in the hospital. Oh, that could be it too. It could be Fuyuhiko.
I agree. It is truly difficult to believe someone could be killed by such a slow-witted woman.
Wait, maybe Fuyuhiko saw Mikan go to my cottage and sleep with me, and then he went to the hospital, did his whole thing with Ibuki, and he hid in the conference room, and only when he heard Mikan go into the on-call room, he executed his plan. That is possible too.
That slow-witted remark is not necessary.
It's fine. I've been like this for a long time. In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first place with my soft reputation. Even I can't deny that. How many times do I have to tell you? It's impossible for me to kill someone. I'm serious. Very serious.
I'm starting to believe you.
What do you say, Hajime?
Do you still believe this woman is the killer?
It could have been.
Do you hate me that much, Hajime?
Hey, Hajime!
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have said her. Maybe I should have gone with Kusuri or Nagito. I'm starting to doubt myself. Everyone's ganging up on me. Oh no. Tricks aside, logic aside, is she capable of doing something like this? Could it be I'm the one making a mistake? No, in fact, it'd be so much easier if I was wrong. If I have this much doubt about someone I've spent so much time with...
Can you hold on a minute?
Please, save me.
Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have no place to say this.
Go on.
I missed all of the critical parts, and I doubt I have anything worth saying at an important time like this.
Can you please just say it?
What are you saying?
But still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the killer this time.
Go on.
I thought it was suspicious all along, from the very beginning.
Go on.
Investigating with the suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no leads.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Well, thanks to that, I was able to discover a truth that nobody else knows.
Yes.
What? Are you serious?
Can you just say it?
I've been so focused on everybody else this trial. But I guess now's a good time to say it, right?
You better not have kept quiet on purpose. This isn't a game, you know.
Actually, this is a game!
Yes, it is a game, but can we just get on with it?
Please don't say such controversial statements.
Well, what do you know, Nagito?
Well, it's nothing big, really. Only a small, decisive clue that points to the killer.
Really? Can you just go say it?
Dang! That's a huge deal!
A decisive clue. Does something like that really exist?
Let's take a look, shall we?
We shall.
Regarding the rope Ibuki was dangling from.
Yes?
This rope was supplied by the supermarket, right? there weren't any ropes inside the music venue.
Okay.
Again with the supermarket? That place is a hotspot for criminal goods.
Yeah, it is indeed.
If they got it at the supermarket, that means it was brand new, right?
What's wrong with that?
I want you to take a close look at this rope. And keep in mind that it's brand new. Near the middle of the rope, it's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly.
Okay.
But why is it like this? The loop Ibuki used to hang herself is on one end of the rope, and the part of the rope that hung from the baton lighting is on the other end.
Oh, why is it like that?
Hey, you're taking too long. What's wrong with the rope being frayed?
I have no idea.
It means, well, from what I can infer, I think the rope was used like this.
Like how?
The killer wrapped the rope around Ibuki's neck, pulled both ends at full strength, and
Right.
strangled her. The center of the rope is frayed because that's the part they used to strangle Ibuki.
Hold on. I've been listening to you for a while, and it sounds like you knew about this rope clue all along. What exactly did you say to me during the investigation?
Yeah, I agree with him. I think that she was strangled before she was hanged. So this room would be much of a clue. Then I might as well search another place.
Not everyone cooperates at a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will obviously be here too. Just like this case's killer. I was just copying them a little bit.
Shut up.
Huh?
More importantly, what was all that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki. And then?
And then?
And then, I finished speaking.
Excuse me?
Huh?
How is that a decisive clue?
Yeah, how is that a decisive clue? Maybe it was not Mikan because she is not strong enough? Because then she would have to lift the body from the ground up. Which means... yeah, maybe she's not strong enough.
Huh? You didn't notice it? I thought I made the decisive clue very clear.
Nagito's words contain a decisive clue. Is that really true? Okay. Let's make an argument then. Rope used for hanging. Yeah, sure, let's use that.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging.
Yes.
She was strangled to death.
Okay.
That's basically the same thing.
It is not the same
Though
thing.
hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Uh-huh.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
Yes.
The Monokuma file complicates this too.
Yeah.
It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame.
God damn it. Ibuki's true cause of death was strangulation. The fact that it's decisive proof will lead to the killer. Is that true?
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
Okay.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different.
Okay.
The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
Did we?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Yeah. Sure.
Trap!
Maybe I should steal.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
Give me this.
That's basically the same thing.
It is not.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging.
Wait.
Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
Yes, I get it. Yeah, I get it. So,
Crap!
look at this. We did fall for someone's lie. Which is... Oh no, I died. Can I continue, please? I was not looking at my health. Can I...
This is our end?
No. Yes.
We will never give up!
Never give up. No, what I think is going to happen... Okay, I'm gonna steal one of the things, the one from Chiaki, and then I'm gonna use it for the lie.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
Okay, that's good.
That's basically the same thing.
No, it's not.
Though hanging and strangling seem
Okay.
similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Okay.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging.
Yes.
Why would that be?
Because Mikan told us.
Did we fall for someone's lie?
Yes. No. What? Stop doing things.
Crap!
Oh no, dude. That was not
Ibuki
it.
didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
Okay.
That's basically the same thing.
I'm gonna still check your thing
Though
again.
hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Okay.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Because Mikan said so.
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
Yes.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Dude.
Crap!
Ibuki
Okay.
didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
I think we did fall for someone's lie.
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame.
Yeah, whoever misunderstood is to blame, which was Mikan. Wasn't she?
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
Okay.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
We did fall for someone's lie, which is
Scars?
Mikan.
You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
No, god damn it.
Crap!
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's
Wait, where's my
Though
strangle?
hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Because of the rope used for hanging?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
Maybe?
That must be it.
Yeah. I knew that it was Mikan who
So
lied.
that's
but
what happened.
Yeah.
We've been falling for the killer's lie this whole time.
Yes. There's something I want to ask you, says Nagito. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right? Yes, she got no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself. I see, so Ibuki died by hanging herself.
You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that was a complete lie, wasn't it, Mikan?
It was.
That is... well...
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you?
You should have been able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by looking. You, Mikan, the ultimate nurse.
Please wait! First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to identify injuries like that.
Tancha.
That's why it's not my fault if I made a mistake.
You are right. And you have been a great help to us so far.
You're being soft, Sonia, but somehow I feel like you're right.
But even a drunk medical student can notice the difference between a hanging and strangulation.
How do you know? Are you a medical student?
I'm not taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
He's totally right. I'm such a clumsy mess, and I got so careless.
Yeah, now I'm not believing you.
Mikan nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her draw Ibuki to her death?
You think so?
Huh?
And if not, her symptoms were still very serious and caused her to believe what anybody told her. It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed Mikan because she was nursing her.
So Mikan volunteered to nurse us? Cause she was planning to do this all along?
Nah, that's not it. There must be more to it.
That's a little... Aren't you like the thief who suspects everyone else of being thieves?
I'm not a criminal. Mikan is. I mean, she's a killer, you know.
Is she though?
You've got it all wrong. Please forgive me.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it is her.
I'm sorry, but there's no way I can forgive you. I just can't forgive this crime at all.
Forgiveness or not, we still have not decided if Mikan is the killer.
That is true.
I see. You guys are kind. Well, if that's the choice everyone makes, then the only thing I can do is back off, I guess. But is that really okay? Is that everyone's hope?
Shut up.
You're friggin' annoying! If you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up!
We should have done that way before this part.
But I'm really not the killer. There's no way I'm capable of killing someone.
I think there is a way, but perhaps you aren't.
Is that really true?
Stop it already!
I can't stop. I don't want to do this either. Of course I don't want to do this. But I need to do this.
You doubt your friends?
I mean, someone here did it, so we have to doubt each other.
That's not it. I suspect them because I want to believe them.
Damn. Such a backwards logic.
What the hell does that mean?
Indeed.
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Oh, here comes Chiaki the philosopher.
Huh?
I do doubt her, but I still want to believe her. Belief lies at the heart of that conflict, 'cause if there's no room for doubt, then there's no reason to believe, is there?
Don't say deep stuff. I don't really get it.
Yeah.
If you want to believe in someone, you need to overcome doubt first. Belief without doubt is simply a lie.
That is true. Or, I would say better, belief without doubt is faith.
Fine. Do whatever you want. I won't stop you anymore.
Oh, look at Mikan. She looks desperate.
Huh? you can say.
And this is the moment when she breaks and becomes a killer.
Ah, so in the end, you're all just a bunch of bullies, huh?
She's the killer.
Justifying your actions with fancy words. Making excuses for why it's not really your fault.
Yeah, they had to change her voice and her attitude and everything now.
Everyone always treats me like that. Always. It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem. I'm done with that. You hear me? I'm done!
Okay. This last part, maybe she's not the killer, who knows.
Hey, Mikan!
It's not fair. It's not fair. 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 Not fair! Why won't you forgive me? If you did something wrong, you'd forgive yourself right away! What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
Is acting like this your strategy now? Well, this is annoying. Plus, to be honest, I've run out of ideas. How can we get you to admit it? That's the issue.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some?
How?
I'm the same as Hajime. I don't want to doubt any of my friends. But still, the truth is one of us murdered two of our friends. That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end, so we can finally break these chains of despair.
Chiaki,
Hey Mikan, can I ask you one last thing?
what does she want to ask? That would be very interesting to see. And that's why we're gonna see it in the next video. Thank you for watching and see you next time.